listen. SB with the truth, it might pitch your mind. And JP hit you with reality on the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be a crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions they not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.
From the East Coast to the West Coast, all around the United States of America, this is the Sean Brown Show on WQTS Digital Broadcast from live. That's right, live. I said live.
We're from
Savannah, Georgia, in the sunny hostess city, the #1 city in the country. We are here having a great day. It's Monday, Championship Monday for NCAA men's basketball, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Shouts out to Mr. Rogers fans. I know you guys missed the show, but hey, hope everybody had a great weekend. I know JP had a great weekend. He's here in studio, sober, and had a great birthday weekend. And they had a good time this weekend. JP, what's up, bro?
Man, good, man. Another year older.
Happy birthday.
More money to be made, baby.
Happy birthday, JP.
Live, baby.
You guys want to get in here and show JP some birthday love, make sure you get in here and get it done. That's 984-444-WQTS. That's 984-444-WQTS. Call in and send some shouts out to good old JP on his birthday as he turns another year closer to 80.
Whoa, watch it. Watch it, big fella. Watch it.
Shut up, dummy.
Watch it.
It's Monday. We got to send some shouts out to our good friends down in Tampa, Florida. That's right, Southeastern Guide Dogs still holding us down and supporting me and my good friend Pella, who's down here relaxing. You guys can't see her in the camera shot. My black lab that I got from Southeastern Guide Dogs, my service dog. Appreciate the team out of Southeastern Guide Dogs, Kim Hyde, Alaska, Katie Young, Allison Aldridge, the whole crew. You guys make sure you go out and support them and check out what they have going on. If you're in the Savannah area, there is a walkathon coming up that's going to help raise funds for the Southeastern Guide Dogs team so that way they can keep doing what they do without charging anyone for a single amenity that they receive. Everything that they do is free at Southeastern Guide Dogs. So you're going to want to make sure you go check that out and support what's going on and be very supportive of a positive movement that's going on throughout the United States, because Southeastern Guide Dogs operates throughout the continental 50 United States, and the team is always moving and trying to get positive things done. And they do, like I said, everything they do is for free, whether it's a guide dog or a veteran service dog. They're all free. You go down to the school, everything is free. You don't pay for anything. It's amazing. But shouts out to the crew out there. Angel Batista, we see you checking in, sending birthday love to JP here as he celebrates his closer to 40th birthday. And when he turns 40, we're going to throw a real big party.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have Mae Young. That's right. We're going to have some fun. It is JP's birthday today. How old are you turning today, JP?
36.
36. Old man.
That's right. Hey, oldest ride, longest line.
Woo! Oh, this guy. That's right. You guys have heard 2 wrestling references already. It is WrestleMania week, ladies and gentlemen. A much anticipated time of the year, at least for the two of us. We've always watched WrestleMania together. We've always watched the Big 5 pay-per-views. It's the whole crew. Shouts out to Melvin and Marcus. As we haven't done that as a while as a crew.
No, yeah.
Everybody's getting older.
Marcus isn't here anymore.
Yep. We're going to have to bring Marcus on Facebook Live on Sunday so we can all be together.
Yeah, maybe so.
That might be a plan. Where are you guys watching WrestleMania at this year? It's live from New Orleans. Let us know where you're going to watch it at. Send us an email or comment on the Facebook Live video. Let us know where you're going to watch WrestleMania at. We'll be here watching it on the 70 in the studio.
I'm with it.
JP, you coming to watch the show?
I think so.
All right, Melvin Cochran, you're on the clock, sir. We want to know where you're going to be Sunday. I hope you're not scheduled to work at Texas Roadhouse. If you are, we're going to send everybody your way, so you have to quit that day and come watch the show with us.
That man ain't about to give up that money like that, man. Melvin's a businessman, right? Sweet rolls for $1.50.
Sweet, those rolls. That's the best rolls in the country, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Sweet butter rolls with the cinnamon butter.
That is correct.
Oh, yes.
You gotta get ranch with it, too.
You cannot go to Texas Roadhouse if you're on a diet. It just doesn't make sense.
That is correct. Facts.
It's not wise.
Facts.
Because you cannot turn down rolls. It's a sin to turn down rolls.
It's a sin.
It's a sin. Easter was yesterday. It's a sin to turn down rolls from Texas Roadhouse.
Ah.
We hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. It celebrated the Resurrection Weekend. That's right. I said Resurrection Weekend, ladies and gentlemen, not Easter weekend, because we know the reason for the weekend that we just celebrated.
That man got up.
Yes, the third day. On the third day, the stone rolled away.
That man got up.
Yes.
He got up so I could be down.
with the holes in his hands and the holes in his feet.
That's right.
That's right. It was Resurrection Weekend this past weekend. We did do a little Easter egg hunt last night for the kids with the family, but we knew the reason for the season. So big time shout out to the big man upstairs, Jesus.
Absolutely.
For getting up on that third day and
Thank
making it possible for us to do this today without having to worry about going to that place down below that we don't want to go.
Yes, sir.
Big things going on here in the local area of the city of Savannah, Georgia, and the Low Country. The Savannah Bananas are cranking up the season coming up soon. Opening weekend, Memorial Day weekend. May 31st, opening game, already sold out.
Yeah, man.
Every ticket plan
man,
already sold out.
They're doing it.
In order to go to a Savannah Bananas game for the 2018 season, you have to go on a wait list.
Yeah,
That's insane.
They're doing it, bro. Hey, everybody had their critique on how Savannah Bananas baseball was going to do in the city, but
They're doing
they
well.
are proving their critics wrong, man. Selling out every home game. It's a good product, man. I'm looking forward to the season. Hopefully, I can get some good baseball in. I miss baseball here, man.
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. We got some possibilities on the horizon that we can't talk about yet. Not official yet. Once we see it on black and white. I know you saw the status earlier.
I did.
Once we get the official word, we'll make sure we bring it to you guys first. All our beloved and dedicated listeners. We'll give you guys first insight on what we have going on. And then you never know. You never know where you're going to see the Sean Brown Show with JP. And you never know who we're going to be working with.
We're in the bushes.
Ha, 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 ha. Yes, I broke up my camo pen again.
Oh.
Evans Davis is there, too, in the shadows.
Whoa. Well, you can't see him.
Exactly. He doesn't need camo paint.
God.
Look out for the Bananas to be going live and doing big things in the area. I had a great opportunity to sit down and meet with their general manager and their director of fun, Mr. Tyler Gray, former cruise director from Celebrity Cruise Lines. Might be Norwegian. It was one or the other. From a cruise line. Former cruise director. A lot of energy, a lot of fun.
Perfect person to do
Yeah,
that
man.
kind of stuff.
He's a great guy to be around. And we got some big things coming up, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Look for the Bananas to be in action May 31st against the big-time rival now, the Macon Bacon.
How you going to have healthy and cholesterol in the same slot?
Hey, it is what the swine is going down May 31st. That's all I'm going to say. June 1st, the Bananas are back in action. That game is not officially sold out yet, but it's sold out. That's a Thursday, Friday, and then that Tuesday, the Bananas are in action at historic Grayson Stadium, a very, very famous ballpark that most people don't really know about. But baseball fans know. But people don't really know about the history here in Savannah at historic Grayson Stadium. Jackie Robinson played there. Babe Ruth played there. Shoeless Joe Jackson played there. Hank Aaron played there. A slew of current major leaguers played there.
Not a slew.
A slew. That's right. Don't ask me to spell it.
I think SLEW maybe?
I don't know. We'll have to Google it later.
I think Savannah should have Grayson Stadium as part of their tours. It's too historic for people that come and visit not to know that it's even there. I think they need to make some kind of tour in that area. It's still a historical district, but they need to have Grayson Stadium as part of the tour because I think that's probably one of the most historic places in the city besides maybe downtown and stuff like that. But if it's not more historic, it's right there with it. So, yeah, Savannah, y'all need to make that happen because there's a lot of history in that park, and people that come need to know about it.
The people need to know. That's right. The people need to know what's going on in the city so that way they can support what's going on. And hopefully we can help make that happen here at the Sean Brown Show with JP. Folks, if you guys have an organization and you guys are looking to promote what you have going on, maybe you have a business, maybe you have a show coming up, get with us. The Sean Brown Show with JP is always looking to help promote what you have going on in the local community, as long as it's positive. And we're looking to help businesses grow as we look to grow as well. Email us at theshawnbrownshow@gmail.com or go to yeah. Ooh, wow.
Whoa,
it's
where
Monday.
we going?
Or go to www.speakingthemic.com and let's get you squared away and get your business promoted, get your event promoted, and do some big things in the city of Savannah. We live here. Let's do it and make it the biggest thing we can.
Absolutely.
That's all we're about. Let's get into sports, man. More sports. Big game last night. Women's NCAA championship. Buzzer beater for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And listen, Ogunbowale has just solidified herself as a legendary basketball player.
Say it again.
Ogunbowale.
There you go. She's from Wakanda.
No, she's not. Stop it. Come on, man.
I still haven't seen the movie, by the way. I'm going. A matter of fact, I'm going to see Black Panther when we get off the air today.
No, you're not.
I'm going to see Pinky swear.
I want to. I'm not pinky swearing with you, sir.
Pinky.
I want to see the ticket stub.
The ticket stub.
I want to see it.
Matter of fact, I'll go live when I get to the theater. When I'm walking in, I'll go live.
There you go.
Like folks,
I still want to see the ticket stub because you can go and see another movie.
I'm at the theater. Well, what else am I going to go see? I don't even know what else is out right now.
What is it? Player One something?
Nah, I'll watch that on DVD.
I heard that was a pretty good movie.
I'll watch that on the Fire Stick.
What's the haunted movie out right now?
Nope, not knowing it.
Oh, okay.
Which one are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Truth or Dare?
No. That's another one that came out this weekend.
I can't think of it
right now. Yeah, it's a horror movie.
That's a horror. Yeah, no.
Horror movie. That's what I meant to say.
We live in Savannah. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Nope. I know better. Did you not see a few weeks ago the thing we had with the toy phone?
Man, listen, you need to send that back and get your refund.
Oh, that thing is long gone. Folks, if you don't know what we're talking about here, when I got back from Tampa, the day I got back there, my daughter's toy phone magically got a mind of its own and started ringing on its own and doing all kind of random stuff without anybody touching it. Come to find out, my wife said it had been happening the whole time I was gone, and she left it for me. So I did my husbandly duty.
That's smart.
And I picked it up. I didn't answer it, and I threw that joker away. Quick. It's going to be like Jumanji on the beach in like 20 years. Somebody's going to hear a phone ringing.
Is it possible to answer it?
I'm not going to find out. Nope, not going to happen. Not going to be me. I'm not going to be like a character in the movies. Not going to happen. You answer the toy phone in 7 days. Mm-hmm. Or you answer the phone, hello, Clarice. Not happening. Nope. Not going to happen. But like we were talking about, final score yesterday in that Notre Dame Mississippi State game for the national championship in women's college basketball, 61-58. Like we said, buzzer beater 3 for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame to win it. Congratulations to the Fighting Irish fans out there in Mississippi State. Don't hang your heads low. You guys had a great season, finishing up 37-2. That's a pretty good season to finish up with.
That game has so many little. I don't know. I can't get my words together. It's my birthday. Just don't worry about it. It had so many little intricate parts to it in those last seconds. Mm-hmm. The Notre Dame had a chance to win it at the end.
Yes, they did.
58 all, time running down. Turned the ball over to Mississippi State. They go down. They turn the ball over. So Notre Dame has it again. Now their best player, McCowan, 4 fouls at this point. She has the sense of mind to foul at that moment. Because if she didn't foul, then the game definitely would have been over because Notre Dame had a free layup. Everybody had gone to the other side of the floor. So she fouls out the game. In that situation with 3-something seconds, I think, she fouls to prevent the layup. So that's smart play. That shows how intelligent she is because Notre Dame wasn't in the bonus. No free throws. So you can foul.
They had a foul to give.
Yep. Exactly. So you foul in that situation. A lot of players don't think to do that. You know, take this foul, make them set something else up. And Ogunbowale just hit a great shot 2 games in a row. She put out the juggernaut UConn, which I need to ask you a question about that in a second. Put out UConn on a buzzer beater, won a national championship with a buzzer beater. If she's not the first pick in the WNBA draft, something is wrong.
Is she a senior?
No.
She'll stay for another year.
She's got another year. Yeah, she's got another year. So, and she's only going to get better. So how good is she going to be next year?
That's true. I mean, if you look at the numbers, Notre Dame put 4 players in double figures.
Yeah.
And they they only played 6 players for Notre Dame. 6-player rotation. 3 of them were in double figures. Mississippi State played the whole roster, only 2 players in double figures. One player had 21 points though.
Yeah, Vivian's I think her name is Veronica Vivians, I believe. But McCowan 18 points, 17 boards, man. That's
work, man.
Bro, I mean, she's the tallest person out there, so she's supposed to get 17 boards, but in a national championship game to put up those numbers, that's very impressive. I mean, both teams did an amazing job in the game. It was probably the best game of the season. It's going to be better than the men's national championship game tonight, though. I'll take that much.
We'll get to that. Now, what was your question about UConn?
Is the dynasty over?
No.
This is 2 straight years.
No.
2 straight years they've been put out in the semifinal.
No, it just shows that on any given day.
No, it just well, that could be true, but it just shows that these other women's teams are saying, "We here," and you're not just going to run over women's college basketball anymore.
I mean, look at what UConn did on the way to their loss, though. I mean, let's be realistic. UConn beat St. Francis 140-52 in the first round. Then they beat Quinnipiac 71-46. Then they beat Duke 72-59. Then they beat South Carolina 94-65.
Okay, that South Carolina game was impressive. I didn't see that score coming. You win by 29. I didn't see that at all.
And they only lost by 2 to Notre Dame. Notre Dame's the national champion. So I mean, you can't really hang your head off of that.
Yeah, but I'm saying 2 years in a row though.
It happens. Look at Duke.
Oh well, we haven't been in the Final Four in a while. We haven't been in the Final Four since 2015. But Connecticut is in the Final Four every year.
I mean, they made it there.
And they're the favorites to win
I think it would be that would be a valid argument if they didn't make it to the Final Four. If they didn't make it as far as they did by the way that they were winning. I mean, Notre Dame just played a great tournament.
Yeah. I mean, it would be more shocking if UConn got put out in, let's say, the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8 or something like that. It would be more shocking. But when Connecticut gets to the Final Four, you're expected to see Connecticut cut down the nets. It's almost regular now because they've three-peat almost, 2 or 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, I think they won 4 straight. I'm not sure. But when they're there, you expect them to win, even though these teams are better. Mississippi State, Notre Dame, Louisville was a number 1 seed and made it to the Final Four this year.
Mm-hmm.
Women's teams are getting better now. It's not
women's
all about UConn.
Women's basketball is steadily improving, and it's becoming more and more entertaining. You have more women that are athletically gifted on a physical level, so you're starting to see a lot more different tangibles that weren't brought to the table before with women's basketball. And it's the same way across sports in general, though. I mean, you got people that are doing crazy things that are just unexpected that you didn't see before. So it's going to be fun as the years progress to see how the game changes, especially how women's basketball changes, because you got players that are coming out of high school dunking now in games for women's hoops. Yeah. It might not be like, jumping from inside the free throw line, but you're still you still got some rim rockers going on. So that's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be something that we're going to have to keep tabs on. But tonight's the big game, man. Men's basketball, Villanova, Michigan, for the national championship. Villanova is the heavy favorite to win this game. Fun fact most people don't know. There's only one team that outscored Villanova in points per game for the entire season. That was the Savannah State University Tigers here in Savannah, Georgia.
That is correct.
It's a fact. The numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. Check the scoreboard, in the words of Jay-Z. The Villanova, what are they, the Wildcats?
Yes.
Yeah, Villanova Wildcats average 86.8 points per game. The Savannah State Tigers average 87.1 points per game.
Oh, it has something to do with the competition you play to.
They played 10 top 25 opponents this year?
You ain't got the schedule Villanova got.
We could argue that all day because I think they do.
But the bottom line,
outside of conference schedule's different. But let's look at tonight's game. As we said, the Wildcats average 86.8 points per game. The Big Blue, the Wolverines of Michigan, average 73.9 points per game. So they've got their work cut out for them tonight.
This game is going to
They're going to have to play their best game of the season against Villanova, or Villanova's going to have to struggle tonight. If Villanova struggles, Michigan has a chance.
They have a chance. But after that last game, 18-3 is a Final Four record, this game's going to be a blowout.
Well, remember, Michigan barely beat Loyola.
Thank you.
Barely.
They only won by, I think they won by 12.
Yeah, but free throws.
Right.
Because that last minute took 10 minutes.
And with Villanova.
Villanova's a nasty squad, man. They're a talented team, and they've got a roster that's deep.
Very.
It's going to be fun to see. It's going to be fun to watch. I hope everybody tunes in. I'll be bouncing back and forth between the last Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania and tonight's championship game, unless it becomes a blowout.
I'll be working.
With the dealership?
Nope. I got to play at Rachel's tonight. Birthday bash.
Another birthday party tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
Huh? Hey, look at you.
Come on, man. I'm loved in the city.
The older we get, the harder we party, huh?
No.
Villanova's a 79.8% chance of winning tonight's game. Michigan just 20.2% of a chance to win,
man, this is gonna
according
be a
to
blowout,
stats.
I'm telling you.
So if it gets ugly, it's going to get ugly fast. But we'll see. Tune in, TBS, 9:20 p.m. It's the first time TBS has had the national championship in a while. We'll see a One Shining Moment
I think
video
it's the first
tonight.
time.
It's been like 5 years.
They need to have it
Because
every
CBS
year.
had it for a while.
Yeah, CBS had it.
For a good while. A good long while.
Yeah.
Let's look at Major League Baseball as the season is cranking up in full strength. We've reached our first weekend of Major League Baseball. JP, did you get to check any games?
I did. I checked the last Toronto game. God, that Grand Slam killed us. That was Grand Slam in the 8th, put the Blue Jays over the top. But we're good. We are so good. We are good.
Well, what he's talking about, the Blue Jays beat the Yankees 7-4 in Toronto with a Grand Slam home run, 2 home runs from Smoke. But it's okay. It's okay. Twins beat the Orioles 7-0, shut them out, and at home in Baltimore. That's tough to see.
Baltimore's not a good team this year.
That's tough.
They're
It's
struggle.
early. It's early. Cardinals beat the Mets 5-1. Red Sox over the Rays 2-1. The Marlins shut out the Cubs 6-0. We're talking yesterday's action, ladies and gentlemen. The Pirates over the Tigers 1-0. Astros beat the Rangers 8-2. That Pirates and Tigers game was game 1 of a doubleheader due to a rain out on Saturday. The Angels beat the Athletics 7-4. Mariners over the
stop
Indians
right there.
5-4.
Stop that Angels game. This dude Otani for the Angels, he is a monster.
Is he?
This dude has some movement on his curveballs and his sliders that I don't think I've ever seen before. And he's like, 19 years old? I think he's 19 years old.
Well, he got the win with 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks, and 1 walked batter.
That dude is legit. So, Melvin Cochran, you have something to look forward to this year. You're not gonna make the playoffs, but
I was about to say you're calling the Angels of Anaheim in the playoffs.
it's possible. With Otani, yes. If he can pitch consistently like this all year, they have a very good chance of making the playoffs. Got to get your offense together. Offense wasn't too good last year. You barely missed the playoffs, but you're 3-1 right now, so it's a good start. But yeah, he's the truth. He's legit.
All right. We're
He's
gonna
legit.
see. We're gonna see. Mariners over the Indians 5-4. Nationals beat the Reds 6-5 in Cincinnati. Pirates over the Tigers 8-6 in Game 2 of that doubleheader. The Giants lost to the Dodgers yesterday in shutout fashion, 9-0 for the Giants. The Giants, man, they need a year to come back. Last year the Giants struggled terribly.
Yeah.
They've got to bounce back. They've got to figure it out and bounce back.
Free agency. Got to make some trades out there.
Well, I mean, a lot of trades went down in the offseason, so we'll see what happens. We got a few guys that we talked about last week that are making their way back up for the Savannah Sandats. For the New York Mets, Luis Guillorme did make the 40-man roster.
Yes, he did.
He is in Las Vegas with AAA. Luis Guillorme played shortstop here for the Savannah Sandats, the minor league affiliate, now the Columbia Fireflies. We're here in Savannah. Good friend of ours, good guy. He's in AAA now. We'll soon see his antics at shortstop for the Mets, guaranteed.
I hope so. I mean,
You're going to want to look out for him because he's talented. He'll be splitting time at shortstop with probably Ahmed Rosario.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough spot to share. You got Ahmed Rosario, Jose Reyes, Adrubals Carrera, and Phillip Evans. Evans, a former Sandat as well.
That is correct.
So it's going to be interesting. They got a talented infield. Dominic Smith's already on the 40-man roster. You got a lot of Nats that are there. So it's going to be fun to see. Nimmo. We got a few guys up there. Conforto's coming back off the injury here soon. The Mets are going to be fun to see. JP, what are you looking for out of your Yankees coming up here soon?
Man, wonderful. We are set except for pitching. That's it. We get
Pitching wins games.
We get pitching down pat. We'll be in the series again. We barely missed the series last year, barely in a game 7. So if we can get pitching to be where we need it to be at, I need Sabathia to be old Sabathia, even though he's old. I need Tanaka to live up to his potential. We already know what we're gonna get from Chapman. Chapman's closing games if we're up, basically. Jordan Montgomery, Severino, these are great pitchers. Sonny Gray is the sleeper. He's my sleeper this year. Sonny Gray had a decent year last year, but all season did him some good. I was keeping up with him. All season did him some good with the training he did with the pitching staff. Sonny Gray as a starting pitcher, I'll give him 11 wins this year.
That's a strong prediction there from JP, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Watch what I tell you.
You heard it here first. He was pretty right last year, so we're gonna see. We will see. We will definitely see. 12:25 here on WQTS. This is the Sean Brown Show, live from Savannah, Georgia. Checking in here, JP and Sean Brown here in studio. Shouts out to everybody. It is JP's birthday today, so we're celebrating at the same time while we're getting some work done here on the air. So you guys make sure you get in here and show JP some love. Evans Davis, our former co-host, checking in here saying, JP, happy born date, my guy. Many blessings. Hope you have an awesome day.
Thank you, man.
Let's hope he does have an awesome day and a sober night tonight
Yes.
at Rachel's.
Yes, that is correct.
Because
Sober
from
night.
the pictures that I saw from over the weekend, all I saw were bottles of Bel Air, and yeah, I guess Bel Air must be good. I wouldn't know.
It is very good.
It looked like it was interesting.
Yes, it was.
Pretty good turnout at Elon this past weekend.
Absolutely, man. I had a great time. Everybody from Toyota showed up. Man, it was crazy. A few of my friends showed up. The staff at Elon treated me so well. Even though I worked there, they treated me so well. Laura, Randall, BA, Aaron, Nicole, everybody over there is, shots of chocolate. I'm gonna hold you to that, man. I'm gonna hold you to it.
That's just regular milk with chocolate syrup in it.
chocolate
Not
syrup
real
in it,
chocolate
right.
syrup. Not Yahoo.
I'll take Bailey's instead of regular chocolate syrup, and we'll be all right. Thank you. But yeah, it was great. It was I couldn't ask for anything better. DJ Mad Max shouted me out so many times. You would think I was a local celebrity, but it is what she said. Nope. Okay, all right. I won't. I got you.
I don't have no clue what your wife is talking about on here.
She's talking about the shots of chocolate milk.
Oh, shots of chocolate milk. Oh, ooh, okay. Well, household 6 said no.
There you go.
The general has spoken.
That is correct.
So what is that buzzing? Is that your
That's my-
headset
that's
buzzing?
my
Like
phone,
it sounds like a
yes.
bee
Yes.
because the dealership's calling you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that phone number. I know that phone number. That's Savannah Toyota calling out. Make sure you guys go show Eric, Amanda, and Mike Taff and JP over there at Savannah Toyota. Show them some love and go buy a car. Buy a car or truck. Let them know the Sean Brown Show sent you. You never know. They might just give you a gift for buying a car mentioning the Sean Brown Show. You never know.
Come at the end of the month.
Oh, that's the best time to show up
Yeah,
anyway. Best time to buy a
absolutely.
car is the end of the month
That
because you
is
get the
correct.
best deals because they have to sell the cars.
Don't follow up my wife, please. Skim milk is not the move, man.
Got to get the cars sold. Like we said earlier on the show, it is WrestleMania week, ladies and gentlemen. One of our favorite times of the year here on the show. We've got a big time card coming up for WrestleMania, obviously because it's the pinnacle of the year for WWE, and some big time matchups. JP, what are you looking forward to seeing at WrestleMania this year?
Oh shoot. Well, I haven't watched it that much, but I know I'm looking forward to AJ and Nakamura. I'm gonna pay very close attention to that match. That's a match that for wrestling aficionados that have seen that match before, they know what they're gonna get.
The match that he's talking about is AJ Styles, former TNA, former Ring of Honor, now
New Japan.
WWE, New Japan. Yep, a member of the Bullet Club
Yes,
/ Balor Club / whatever you want to call it club.
that is correct.
He takes on Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's gonna be that
gonna
match
pull the
will
house
steal
down.
the show.
Yeah.
That because I watched them in New Japan back in the day. Yeah.
So
Those
where
two
do you
guys
put
can go.
that match on the card, though? Do you open the show with that to set the tone,
No.
or middle of the card when it gets boring?
The
after
women's
Cruiserweight?
battle royal will open the show.
Yes, that makes sense.
Um,
Or Daniel Bryan returning.
where do I put it? Maybe second or third match. I think there's like 9 matches.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot of matches for WrestleMania this year. Let's look at the lineup because it's big. It's heavy. It's heavy. You got Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns challenging Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship
not looking forward to that
because
match.
we know Roman's going to win that,
We've
and
seen it before.
Lesnar's going to go off in the sunset finally. Like we said, for the WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan makes his return after being gone for 2 years from injury. As Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That's going to be a good match. The question is, will Daniel Bryan go full speed?
Yeah.
You think he's going to go all out?
Yeah.
We're going to see. SmackDown Women's Champion will take on Charlotte Flair will take on Asuka, who is putting her undefeated streak up against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Will this be the chance that Asuka takes a loss? Or will they put the strap on her?
No, I think they're going to put the strap on her. She's undefeated. Come on. And it's WrestleMania. Why would you break an undefeated streak at WrestleMania? Well, Undertaker's legendary, and he was on his way out.
He was.
He was on his way out. It was the sunset of his career. So, yeah, it's I think Asuka's got that.
All right. We got a call for that one. JP's calling Asuka for the Women's Championship. SmackDown Tag Team Champion Tag Team Triple Threat match. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay, will take on the New Day and the Brothers of Bludgeon, also known as the Bludgeon Brothers of Seth Harper and Eric Rowan, formerly of the Wyatt family.
Luke Harper.
Or whatever. Seth Harper is a radio show host in Jacksonville. Close enough.
No, that's Seth
no
Harp.
relation to Bryce Harper.
That's Seth Harp.
Close enough.
Golly.
He's not on our station.
What are you doing?
He's not on our station.
Jesus. Jacking it
That's
up,
going to be an
man.
interesting match. I think it's going to come. I think the Bludgeon Brothers just a delay. They're a distraction for that match because we've already seen New Day versus the Usos, but it's really New Day versus the Usos again.
The Bludgeon Brothers are legit, man.
They're
Come on,
legit, but they're not title. They're not title because they don't do promos very well, in my opinion.
I don't think they're supposed to. They need a good mouthpiece.
Yeah. They need
someone like
they need a Paul Heyman.
What oh God.
Or Bray Wyatt.
What is his name? Oh, the dude that used to manage the Legion of Doom.
Ooh, you reaching back.
I can't think of his name right
We're
now.
gonna keep pushing because you're reaching way back in the bag. Intercontinental Championship matchup would be a triple threat match between The Miz, formerly known as Mike Mizanin from the Real World New Orleans, and conveniently it's in New Orleans this year.
That's great.
That might be a factor. It's The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
That's gonna be another good one.
That's gonna be a great match. I think The Miz is still a very underappreciated superstar in WWE. He really is.
Underappreciated.
His promos are legendary.
Oh yeah, he can talk now.
Yeah,
he definitely talk.
His promos absolutely keep the shows going a lot of times because sometimes Raw just starts tail ending.
The only problem I have with this match is I don't think Finn Balor should be in it.
I think Finn Balor should be in the Universal Championship match.
Thank you.
Because
Exactly,
he never got that
lost it.
opportunity.
He never lost it. He went down to an injury, but of course Brock Lesnar being Brock Lesnar, he's not gonna work for anybody.
No,
or not at this point.
No, because he's gonna batter Roman Reigns, and then Reigns is gonna find some magical way to pull it out. Superman punch, spear, it's over.
Yeah, basically.
Or it's gonna be interference. It's not gonna be a clean win. I mean, they've done a great job of building up Roman Reigns as a face and Lesnar as a heel, with him continually absolutely destroying Roman Reigns and then overdoing it. So they've kind of swayed the crowd a little bit, but not enough for people to say, okay, I'm with Roman Reigns now. It's not going to happen.
Right.
You need like a year's worth to build up for that.
So do we have a Money in the Bank holder?
Women's, Carmella.
We don't have a men's.
Not men's. It was Baron Corbin.
Oh, yeah, and
he cashed in and
Cena.
lost.
That's right.
But United States Championship match, Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev in a fatal four-way match.
It's Rusev Day.
It was, your wife, Jessica Prophet, has commented back, and she's answering the question about the Bel Air that you guys had this weekend. She said it's not good.
Oh.
She said the Bel Air did not taste good.
I thought it was good.
So you need, next time, give her communion wine.
Give it. No.
Drink this in remembrance of
To stop. No, that's not the right place to put that. I don't know. Somebody else does that, and they're like taking shots of alcohol, and they say do this. And no,
is that the cursing preacher?
That's not. No. It's somebody here. It's somebody here, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I'm like, that's not the right place to do that. Like, that don't go there. It's not good at all.
Pour some out for the home of Jesus.
Oh God, stop.
Also, you have the Andre. Back to WrestleMania, you got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal going on.
That will lead WrestleMania.
Sorry. Who do you think is going to win that?
I don't even know who's in it. That's the thing. I don't.
You got a lot. There's a lot of people actually in this match. I think we'll see the return of the Big Show for this match as well. So far, you got Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley, who's not going to win that, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Ty Dillinger, Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, and Woken Matt Hardy. I think we see a return of Jeff Hardy for this match. And you have Brother Nero returns or debuts.
Oh, man.
This is the perfect spot.
There's no big people
Yeah,
in that.
that's what I'm saying. They're gonna wait. You're gonna see the Big Show return for this, guaranteed. Big Show, Big Cass will come back for that. Who else is left? That's out.
I don't know.
Samoa Joe will come back for that.
I don't know. Somebody has to be what's her name's partner too.
Who? Matt Hardy
No.
or Mojo
Braun
Rawley?
Strowman.
Yes,
He's got a
yes.
tag match. We don't know who his partner is.
As long as it's not Big Cass, I'm good with that.
I think it'll be. I think Big Show will take that.
I don't like that matchup though. I don't like that. They were enemies for the longest. I hate that.
Yeah,
That's
true.
terrible if they do that.
Yeah, that's
It's got to be somebody small, somebody that's comical.
comical.
Yeah, or Samoa Joe.
I don't like
If it's
that.
Samoa Joe, that's just dominance.
I don't.
But they got. I mean, Braun Strowman's absolutely dominant. So you got to put somebody weak with him that needs to help, Enzo, or it's not going to be Enzo Amore, or put somebody
No.
with them that's equally as dominant. And there's not many people like that.
Big Show.
The Big Show's not equally as dominant as Braun Strowman.
What?
Braun Strowman's a beast. He's an athletic beast. Big Show is, I get it, but Big Show's old now. So you're saying let tag team him up, let Strowman do all the work, and Big Show does the knockout and be done?
Yeah.
That's boring.
But who else you gonna put there?
That's boring.
Who else you gonna put there?
I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, a returning Big Show works, but that's just a boring. That's a downplay for Braun Strowman. Strowman should be in the main event, for the title.
Yeah, they should have had the strap on him, but that's another story.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how they play that. I think we'll find out who his partner is gonna be tonight, though. And they're not gonna wait till WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They're gonna let us know tonight. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, the little 5'0" will take on Nia Jax.
5 foot, everything. Sorry,
Your wife is watching, sir.
that's okay. I love my wife, but Alexa Bliss is a good looking women's champion. I'm sorry.
Cedric
Say
Alexander will
she
take on
ugly.
Mustafa
Go
Ali
ahead.
for the
Say she
Cruiserweight
ugly.
Championship.
Go ahead. I want
And
you to
then,
say it.
yeah.
Say
that's-
she's ugly.
WrestleMania starts up this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
6 days, 6 hours, 22 minutes away from WrestleMania. Sunday at 8 o'clock. Sunday, April 8th at 7 o'clock. I'm sorry.
You could win the Kentucky
WWE
Derby if they
Network.
ran it in reverse, all that backpedaling you doing.
I am not going there. I am nope, not doing it. I will not talk
My
about
wife
it.
knows I love her, but
I will not talk.
television personalities, if they look good, I'm gonna let it be known.
If it ain't Sanaa Lathan or Halle
See, you
Berry,
way out there. See,
I'm not. Nope.
see, you
It's
way
got to
out.
be unreachable.
You way out the element. I think Alexa Bliss is unreachable to me, seeing that she's already like booed up and married.
You work in the entertainment field. No. You got to talk things superstar level when you go there. JP's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
We're
my
putting this on
God.
the screen. Jessica Prophet has chimed in and said, that is not okay, JP.
Man, go ahead. Come on, man.
Got it. JP's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be sleeping on the pallet next to Pella tonight here at my house. As,
You better have a comfy pillow if that's the case.
yeah, it is comfy. You see, she's laying on it now.
I'm not. Marcus Powell's gonna get beat in the face.
44 looks good on you. Marcus Powell checking in for JP's birthday. We appreciate all the love. Once again, folks, it is JP's 88th birthday today. And he's celebrating in rare form, performing tonight at Rachel's in Savannah for his birthday. Lituation Part 2 at Rachel's. Part 1 was at Elon.
It's not gonna be a super lituation. I'm just going.
Especially not now.
No, I'm going to do my job as the drummer for a band. That's what I'm going to do.
And if Alexa Bliss shows up?
It's the right. Whatever. Not even close. Not even possible.
Stick a fork in him, folks. He's done.
Well
as soon
done.
as we get off the air, he's going to get a phone call. Bring your black behind home.
Tougher than a $2 steak, ladies.
We got a discussion we need to have, sir.
Nah, it's gonna be nothing like Saturday. I'm just gonna be chill. Have a man, Darius.
So Jessica Prophet, I have a question for you. Hopefully she's still watching. Chime in. What if it was Naomi? Is that fair?
No.
No, it's even worse. Is that worse?
No, that's worse. That's worse. Come on, what are you doing, man? What are you doing today? What are you doing?
Oh,
You killing me over
it's
here,
JP's
man.
birthday, and we're giving Uncle Prophet all the fun. Darius Shepard checking in on Facebook Live said, "Happy 50th birthday, Uncle Prophet."
Man, it's a shame that Darius is almost like 4 or 5 years younger than me, and he's got the same situation on top of his head that I do.
Hey, sometimes you got to do like Elsa said and let it go.
I'm not letting it go.
Let
My
it
head
go.
ain't shaped for bald. I'm sorry.
Oh, see, Jessica said it would be better if it was Naomi. See, there you go.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Not going to court.
Is that what it is?
And we're having fun here, folks. This is WQTS and the Sean Brown Show with JP here in Savannah, Georgia. You can find us at speakingthemic.com. You can find us at WQTSradio.com, Facebook Live. We're not on Twitter yet. We need to get on Twitter.
Yes.
We're actually individually on Twitter, but we need to show Twitter.
Yes.
That's a lot of work, though.
It is a lot of work.
We are where else are we at? YouTube. You can find us all over the place, folks. The TuneIn app. You can listen to us all over the country. We are technically digitally syndicated. That's right, digitally syndicated. Say that 3 times fast.
Digitally syndicated.
That was once.
I'm not doing that. Come on, man.
Big things going on, folks. It is WrestleMania week, championship week here, and
I will. Yes, ma'am.
Championship day today for NCAA men's basketball. WrestleMania week this Sunday. We're a week closer to the Savannah Bananas kicking off. College baseball is in full swing right now. Let's check on what's going on out across town on the diamond for the Savannah State University Tigers in baseball and softball. And we'll also check on Georgia Southern baseball and softball as well. Our good friend Shark, also known as Mark Edis, if I'm saying that wrong, Shark, I'm sorry, is the voice of the Eagles and will be auditioning to be the voice of Eagles football as well. So we'll keep track on that. Shark was on the show a few times. But let's check on NCAA baseball here in the Low Country and see what's going on. Folks, you can always get out and check out a Savannah State University Tigers game. A lot of times they're not charging, so you can get in for free and catch some good baseball.
There you go.
They're 5-17 right now as far as men's baseball. There's no women's baseball. Baseball is
Right.
5-17 on the season right now. They just wrapped up a weekend series that was swept by the Aggies of North Carolina A&T. And return home tomorrow to take on Mercer University, Evans Davis alma mater, and then we'll also be home Saturday. It looks like they're opening a nice homestand, 4-game homestand against Mercer, and then Bethune-Cookman in conference action at Tigers Field. For information and tickets, go to www.ssuathletics.com.
Man, you got a doubleheader on the 7th against Bethune-Cookman, man. That's
Yeah.
a good chance to go out and see some good baseball.
Yes. And there's also softball going on this week. I'll be out at Savannah State calling Savannah State softball, so come on out and support what's going on locally as the Tigers softball team is 8-15. They just wrapped up a weekend series against North Carolina Central, but they split. The Tigers won game 1 1-0, and they won game 3 4-3. They lost game 2 in in run rule fashion 8-0 in the 6th inning. But they take on Charleston Southern, the Buccaneers of Charleston Southern, I should say, Wednesday at 3 o'clock at the Lady Tiger Softball Complex. I will be on the mic, so make sure you guys come out and support. 3 o'clock first pitch. It's going to start on time, folks, so please be on time and come support Savannah State Athletics. The Tigers women's softball team will also be in action on the 14th of this month at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock doubleheader against the Rattlers of Florida A&M. It's a full weekend series. They've got 7 straight games at home. And I'll be calling all of these games that are not on Sundays. I'll call all these games.
See?
So Sundays I do not work.
Good to see where your priorities are at.
Yeah, I'm going to church.
Absolutely.
Going to church. And so, Coach Gonzalez, if you ever tune into the show, if you start your games after 1 o'clock on Sundays, I can come work the games.
Way to get it in there, sir.
Just saying. I'm just saying. But for tickets and more for information on SSU Athletics, go to ssuathletics.com and get everything you might need to find out. And football schedule should be coming out here soon as well. So we look forward to fall football.
Yeah.
One thing to note for SSU Athletics, Dexter McClanahan, old number 22, has requested the opportunity to inquire about other teams.
Really?
Yes. Possible transfer alert for SSU basketball. And that's a huge
Ooh,
loss,
yeah, that's a loss
if
right
McClanahan
there.
leaves and goes to another university. His situation will be a sit one, play one if he does transfer. So hopefully he decides to stay. They're returning quite a few pieces in men's basketball, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's a huge loss
that would
if you guys lose him.
That would be
Man.
incredibly detrimental to the Tigers. But, of course, they'll bounce back. Maybe there's something going on over there we don't know about. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully Coach Broadnax is staying for another year. We know his son Trey is doing big things down there at Monteverde Academy, playing real good ball. Got a lot of high majors, a lot of big majors that are sending him some offers. So congrats to Trey Broadnax and keep doing big things, young sir, and being successful in everything that you're doing. Let's check out baseball up in Statesboro with the Georgia Southern Eagles. They're 13-14 on the season as of today. And they just wrapped up a weekend series against Coastal Carolina. They lost 2-1-1. 5-4 was the final score in Saturday's game. Thursday, Friday, Saturday matchup. Thursday they lost 3-7. Friday they lost 2-15. Sunday they lost. Sunday they won 5-4. Their next game will be at home. Their next game's at home against the Citadel at J.J. Clements Stadium, and you'll have Mark, a.k.a. Shark, will be on the mic up there. So make sure you go support what they have going on in Statesboro. I still predict here in the near future we will see Georgia Southern Athletics in Savannah. It's only a matter of time as the facilities are available on campus, on the new Armstrong campus of Georgia Southern here in the south side of Savannah. And the new signs will go up. Word came out over the weekend that the new signs for Georgia Southern at the Armstrong campus will go up in April. So sad moments here. For us Armstrong Pirates fans, forever Pirates, but the signs are coming down here this month. Not sure what they're going to do with all the stuff that they're taking down. Maybe it's going to go in a museum because there's a lot of logos and stuff that's going to come down, but we'll see. We'll see. Evans Davis, we'll see. If I hear anything, I'll let you know on that opening, if there is an opening, and Savannah State Athletics. Georgia Southern softball is in full swing, playing good ball so far. 61% winning percentage so far in the season. 21-13 on the season so far. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
That's solid softball.
I'll take above 500 before I take below 500.
Yeah, they went winless. They've lost their last 4. The last 3, that was the Texas State doubleheader action Friday, and they lost again on Saturday. 1-6 the first game, 4-5 second game, and then 0-3 in the third game. They are on the road against South Carolina and Columbia on Wednesday at 6. So you guys are in that area, you want to go out and check out local athletics, make sure you do so. They return to Georgia Southern for more games April 14th in doubleheader action. For information on Eagles softball, go to www.gseagles.com and let them know that we have been talking about them and showing them some love.
Yeah, please tell them. Please
showing us some love. For men's basketball up in Statesboro, Tukey Brown has said that he is going to pursue his opportunities in the NBA. There is a clause now in the NCAA that a player can go as long as they don't sign an agent. They can declare for the draft. If they don't like what happens, they can come back and play another year in college.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of athletes that are taking advantage of that this year, and Tukey Brown from Georgia Southern is one of those athletes. I'm surprised we didn't see Dexter McClanahan from Savannah State do that instead of looking into other teams.
Right.
Because he's a talented prospect.
Very, very much so. Very much so.
Over the past weekend, LeAngelo Ball, I think it was the end of the week he said that, LeAngelo Ball decided that he was going to declare for the draft as well. I think he'll be back in Lithuania, but we'll see. We're gonna see what exactly happens for another one of the ball boys. I don't see him doing anything serious in the NBA.
No.
So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. And it's about time for that special segment, sir.
What's the special segment?
It's that one special segment that we do every Monday as long as we're here in the studio. It's time for us to what?
It's time to stop.
That's right. It's time to stop the bus. That's right. Brought to you by SpeakingTheMic.com, our official website for the Sean Brown Show with JP. Make sure you guys go check it out at SpeakingTheMic.com. Show us some love. Send us an email, and we'll send you an email back. JP, you want to take this one first today?
Yeah, sure. I think I'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, on my birthday, I send you greetings and salutations and a note to please watch the Masters this weekend because I have Tiger Woods winning the Masters. Don't ask me why I have him winning. Don't ask me how I think he's going to win. I have him winning. Things are looking very, very promising for Tiger after the last 2 tournaments. Way better than before. His swagger, his golf swing, he's more confident than ever right now. Competition still stiff, definitely. Don't think it's just going to be a runaway. But I want to see red shirt Tiger Woods in the Masters. This is golf needs this right now. Golf wants it desperately because golf fell off a lot after Tiger just went on that deep decline with the whole abuse thing with that.
Or when
his
he got
injuries.
abused?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, no,
Somebody got beat up.
Tiger got beat up, but Tiger had some. He was what's the official word? He had an addiction to sex or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Yeah.
We don't dwell into the personal stuff, but
Yes, we
I
do.
don't. Okay, but yeah, he's back, and I look for him to have a promising round. Watch the Masters. For those of y'all that think that golf is boring, delve into it a little bit before you make that assessment, because golf is very interesting to watch. It's fun to play, especially with the storylines with Tiger coming back and McIlroy and the rest of them and Phil Mickelson and everything else like that. Watch it. I got him winning, so in a playoff.
In a playoff.
Yep, two-hole playoff.
You went from the stars, huh?
Yep, I got him winning in a 2-hole playoff against
McIlroy.
Jordan Spieth.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
And then that'll be the talk of the golf world, and then golf will officially be back.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we got to send a shout out to everybody that dressed up, went to church for Easter yesterday, got their Easter pictures in, and that leads me to say this.
Oh, God.
Folks, tell your kids the truth, please. Life's too short. Tell your kids the truth. It's okay. It's okay to tell the kids that there's no such thing as the Easter Bunny. Come on. It's okay. It's fine. It's
Really?
not going to hurt their feelings. Be honest with I'm saying I'd rather be honest with my child than fill their head with crud. Am I wrong?
They're kids. It was just like us. When we were kids, we believed in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy.
Until
and the
I
Easter
found
Bunny.
all the toys in the cubby.
Well, okay, we'll let them find the toys in the cubby and then let their parents explain it. Don't just dash their hopes and dreams right off the bat.
I'm just saying, man. When are we gonna stop lying to our kids? But that's not my stop the bus. Here's my stop the bus for
That's
for
not
this
your
week.
stop the
That
bus.
wasn't my stop the bus.
You went on a rant about the Easter Bunny, and that's not to stop the bus? God.
I've been keeping close tabs on the situation in Sacramento, California, with Sheldon Clark, the young man that was shot in the back 8 times after being shot at 22 times by the police department out there and killed. And I've been kind of disappointed with the use of, and I want to make sure I say this the right way. I'm against the fact that the man was killed. I'm against the fact that he wasn't given his due opportunity. I'm against the fact that black men are more susceptible to being shot after an altercation, and then instead of being given opportunity to live and get justice, when on the other end of the spectrum, that's not the case. I'm about tired of that. But I will say this: his brother, and I don't know if you've seen his brother, JP.
I have.
His brother has made an absolute mockery of this man's legacy. And I understand people mourn in different ways. I understand that he's hurting, but to be disrespectful, to make a mockery of what people are trying to do to make social change through his brother's death, I think it's deplorable to me. I've seen multiple times now where this young man has gotten on a microphone, perfect example, in front of City Hall, and has been cursing at city leaders, has talked about we don't care about city leaders. You know it's a show when Al Sharpton shows up, for one. But him and Al Sharpton made a great tag team of foolishness. And it's disturbing. It's disturbing. It's wrong that the young man was killed, but use your platform to make a change with the situation. Don't use your platform to, we need to vote for this person and we need to do this in the city. No, you need to use your platform for positivity. I've been pretty disgusted by his actions. Maybe that's just me, but I've been pretty disgusted with these kids' actions. And he's the older brother.
Let me put it this way. Let me see if I can word this without offending anybody. In our culture, you have, I'm walking a thin line right now saying this. You have the, let's not say sophisticated and bougie, but you have the quote unquote common sense ones. And then you have the ones that are just raised around foolishness. Now kids like that, kids that are brought up in that situation, they grow upon what they see. So if you see your uncles and your aunts and your mothers and your fathers acting crazy at events, chances are growing up, you're going to mock what you see.
But that's not been the case, though. If you watch the videos and you see his people in the background telling him, hey, you need to chill out. Stop what you're doing. Stop being rude to these people that are here to support you.
Well, I mean, I understand that. And there was something that was said at his service that Al Sharpton said, and he said because of Stephon Clark's death, oh, we're back. What do you mean we're back?
Should have never left.
Should have never left in the first place. It's really, it hurts me that it has to take for someone to die.
For Al Sharpton to show up? Yeah.
Well, not even for Al Sharpton to show up, but for it. Shouldn't this be a continual thing? We shouldn't have to wait for somebody to die for us to rally, call for justice. We should be doing that anyway. So, it's unfortunate that things are happening and people are dying, and we all know the situation with the cops and black people, and I mean, it's cops and white people too. It's just not getting broadcast over national air because we're making a big scene about it. Let's not be naive and say that cops are just shooting black people. Cops are shooting if they're in the situation where they think they need to shoot. So that includes black people, white people, Hispanic people, Chinese people. That includes everybody. So let's not be all pro civil rights and think that it's just us, because it's not. It's not just us. Is it wrong? Yes. Does something need to be done about it? Yes. Is something going to be done about it? Probably not.
And that's a shame.
It is a shame. It is a shame. But let's not sit here and act foolish. Everybody grieves the way they do. If that man want to grieve like that, let that man grieve like that. If he wanted, this man just lost his brother. Now let me put it in my personal scenario. When I lost my son 3 years ago, I went crazy. But I wasn't sitting there outlandish, all on Facebook, blah, 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 crying and cussing and saying such. I wasn't doing all of that. I grieve different. He grieves different. He got shot. His brother got shot by a cop. Civil rights, blah, 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 Al Sharpton, everything else like that. If that man want to do it like that, let him do it like that. If he wants to act a fool at his brother's funeral, let him act a fool at his brother's funeral. You ain't got no, like I said last week, you ain't got no heaven or hell to put this man in. And
True.
You can't judge him for the way he acts. Nobody knows what's going on the inside except for him. So let your brother or your sister get shot in cold blood by some cops. How would you act? Are you going to sit there and be passive about it? Or you got some aggression to let out?
I don't think maybe I said it wrong. I don't think he should be passive about anything. I'm saying
he just should have did it differently.
There's a different way to address. There's a different way to address it, so people will say, okay. I mean, just look at Parkland. The way they're addressing it, people are listening. People are tuning an ear in around the world. The way he's handling it, no one's listening. They're turning it off.
Nobody wants to. There's a certain way to conduct yourself when you're trying to get justice. If you conduct yourself peacefully, you got a better chance to get your word across.
Perfect example.
But
if he was to act the way he's acting now in a courtroom.
Oh yeah,
if it was a trial and these courts and these officers are at trial, he's going to get thrown out
immediately.
So, and I think that's the way that we have to start thinking about some situations. If you wouldn't do it in a courtroom, and you're trying to handle a legal situation, because this is a legal situation, don't do it in public.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this comparison. The guy who I can't think of his name. I can't think of his daughter's name right now, but it was all over the news. The guy whose daughter got killed by the mother and the boyfriend of the mother.
Oh, man.
He was in court crying, bawling, laughing. Not bawling, laughing, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Crying, bawling out, yelling in the courtroom. But he wasn't sitting there cursing. He was showing emotion.
It was pure emotion.
And the backstory to that is how they tried to get child services to take the girl from the mother because of all of the abuse and stuff like that, and nobody wanted to listen. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, because child social services is about to catch all kind of hell with that story. But just like I said, things are supposed to be done in decency and in order. And like you said, nobody's going to want to listen to this man when he's acting like this. Now, if somebody pulls him to the side and says, hey, there's a different way to do this, you know, maybe he can get his word across. But, I mean, in the end, it's a death. A family lost a member in cold blood by cops who wanted to say they had a gun or a crowbar. How does a phone look like a crowbar? Come on, man. But, you know, either way, conduct yourselves, man.
It's a mess. It's a mess. But, folks, this has been our time. This has been the Sean Brown Show on WQTS with JP here in Savannah, Georgia, from the East Coast to the West Coast, North Dakota, down to the southern tip of Texas where there's no wall. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Y'all be blessed. We'll see y'all Wednesday, same time, same place.
Have
a great day.
Happy birthday to me, baby.
Enjoy WQTS.
Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.